What's good? What's down with it, my Nola Chop family? It's your boy, the host, Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai, and welcome back to another episode of the Nola Chop Podcast. This is where we chop it up by our beloved New Orleans Saints and the New Orleans Pelicans. Y'all know what I mean? But family, we are back once again in the chop shop, so y'all know what it is. Y'all already know. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know what we finna do. And without further ado, let's chop it up. And today's episode is brought to you by your host, the one and only, your favorite uncle. This YouTube channel / podcast. And let's not forget, more importantly, y'all, my Nola Chop It Up family. Y'all the only sponsors I need at this point. Y'all support me, I support y'all. Simple as that. We ride together, we die together. It's Nola Chop for life. My Who Dat gang, my Flock Up gang, my Nola Chop gang. We repping Saints and Pels all day, every day, 24/7. Y'all know what I mean? But family, what's shucking? What's shucking with y'all, man? We back with another one, you know what I mean? Saints riding high, man. They pushed that winning streak. Streaking Saints, man. Streaking Saints. They pushed that winning streak to 3, y'all. 3 wins in a row. I haven't seen 3 wins since I don't know how long. I think they said since 2022. That's how long we haven't had a 3-game winning streak. You know what I mean? But shout out to Tyler Shuck once again, man. He played his ass off once again. That QB1 spot is locked up. That's his. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our defense. Our defense played lights out all game long from beginning to the end. You know what I mean? But fam, I'm gonna get into all this. I'm gonna dive in deep all into the game, you know what I'm saying? Give y'all my thoughts and intel. But on y'all way in, make sure that y'all hit that like button, share and subscribe to the channel. Turn on y'all notifications, man. The Nola Chop Podcast. We all back in full effect. We in the building. We here. Let me get a shout out to everybody that's in the chat one time for the one time. My dog, man. My dog. My A1 since day one. My first subscriber, man. My dog, OGJP Jerry G. What's down with it, Big Jerry? We back with another one. Yeah, Jerry, me and Jerry was talking a little earlier, you know what I'm saying? He was letting me know about Kevin Moore interview, you know what I mean? So shout out to Jerry on that. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, my dog in the building, man. My nephew. What up, Hurricane Mike? Hurricane Mike in the building. What's up, Mike? Jerry high on that mic. Jerry say 3 in a row. You already know, Jerry. 3 in a row. You already know, dog. Just wrapped the what? Yeah, I just wrapped it up too, Jerry. Just wrapped it up too, man. Kellen Moore gave us some much needed intel, you know what I'm saying, on some of these guys and injuries like to Foster Moreau and how the team is progressing. And he just focusing on these last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? But the Saints are the hottest team in the NFL right now. I don't care what nobody say. Mikey say we shuck in the Titans next, huh, bro? Yeah, we are. Yeah. The Titans got a win yesterday, you know what I mean? Over the miserable Chiefs right now. They all miserable right now because they going through it. No more Patrick Mahomes, and look like they lost Gardner Minshew too. So they going through it right now. Jerry said, I feel like shucking it up. Shucking it up. Give me the bridge now. I feel like shucking it up. I feel you, Jerry. Oh, my dog in the building, man. D Money. Derek L. was down with it. Derek L. was down with it. Thanks for the heads up. I'm in here for sure, DL. Good to see you in the chat, brother. Good to see you. OG was down. He hollering at Jerry. First 3-game winning streak in 2 years, man. Two long years, Mikey. 2 long years, dog. 2 long years, man. Can we push it to 4? I think we can push it to 4. All right. Mikey said, wait, no, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Yeah, 3 long years. 3 long years. All right, and Jerry hollering at Derek, you know what I'm saying? Good to see all y'all in the chat, man. Good to see all y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. But let me dive deep into this. Let me pull up the stats real quick, which I got it up already. All right, the time of possession, man. As y'all know, the Saints beat down the Jets 29-6, gave us an early Christmas present, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to the Saints. But time of possession, Saints got that 31 minutes to their 28. Total yards, we got that on lock 412 to their 195. Passing yards, we got that on lock 328 to their 131. Rushing yards, we got that 84 to 64. First downs, we got that too 23 to their 12. Penalties, they had 7, we had 3. Turnovers, our 1 to their 2. Sacks allowed, y'all. Sacks allowed. Tyler Shuck got sacked 3 times. But, man, shout out to our defense, man. They sacked old boy 8 times yesterday, which is a season high. 8 times, man. That is unheard of. That is unreal. That is insane. That was total domination by our defense, man. Like I said, from beginning to the end. Total plays, 78 to their 63. Let me run down the individual stats real quick. All right, the Jets. What's his name? Brady Cook? I think that's his name, Brady Cook. 22 out of 35, 188. No touchdowns, 1 interception. He got sacked 8 times, like I just said, with a passer rating of 64.9. Breece Hall, he ran 16 times for 54 yards. The other running back, Davis, he ran 3 times for 8 yards, and Brady Cook ran for once. He ran 1 time for 2 yards. Receiving, Davis, four catches for 52 yards. Mitchell had 3 catches for 43 yards. Smart, 5 catches, 34 yards. Williams, 4 catches for 25 yards. Rucker, 2 catches for 14 yards. Breece Hall, 2 catches for 9 yards. Johnson, 1 catch for 7 yards. John Meacham, I must know John Meacham was over there. He had 1 catch for 4 yards, and that's about it. Nick Folk had kicked 2 out of 2 for 36 was his long. All right. Kick return. I ain't going to read all that. I'm going to go down to their defense real quick. Sherwood, 7 solo tackles, 2 tackles for loss, and a sack. Quentin Williams, he had 6 solo tackles. Moore had 5 tackles. Walker had 2 tackles. Stevens, he had 1 tackle. Clark, he had 3 tackles. Phillips, 1 tackle. That boy Stiggers, he had 3 tackles. He was an effective defender yesterday. And plus, he had 2 pass deflections, too. McDonald, he had 3 tackles and 1 sack. D. Clark, he had 3 tackles. I must know this, y'all. I had noticed this late in the game. Kellen Saunders is with the Jets. I know he's with the Jags. I know the Jags had cut him, but I had no idea Kellen Saunders was over there. I'm not sure if y'all seen Kellen Saunders on the sideline when they put the camera shot on him, man. He looked like he was in his feelings in yesterday's game. He looked like he wanted to come back to the Saints. I mean, look, the NFL, this is a business, and he wasn't really producing on our team no more, so you really can't blame the Saints trading him. You know what I'm saying? But that boy he looked sad, though. He looked really sad on that sidelines. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, it is what it is, though. But Kellen Saunders, though, he had finished with 1 tackle. McGregor, 1 tackle. Johnson, 1 tackle. King, 1 tackle. Briggs, 1 tackle. 1 tackle for loss. And it looked like he had 1 sack. Yeah, he had 1 sack. All right, let me get to the Saints one time real quick. My mother Shucker, man. Tyler Shuck. 32 out of 49. His first time doing over 300 yards in his career. 308. 1 touchdown. He got sacked 3 times with a passer rate of 89.5. And Taysom Hill, he had threw 1 late in the game to Chris Olave. One pass, 38 yards, and a touchdown. Taysom Hill, he had 12 carries for 42 yards. Estimate, he had carried 5 times for 19 yards. Mason Tipton had ran for 1 time for 12 yards. Tyler Shuck ran it twice for 8 yards. And Evan Hall ran it 5 times for 3 yards. Is that right? Hold on. Yeah, 5 times. Damn, that's terrible. Receiving, Chris Olave. Chris Olave had a game, y'all. He had 10 catches for 148 yards and 2 touchdowns. Juwan Johnson, 8 catches for 89 yards. Taysom Hill, 4 catches for 36 yards. Mason Tipton, 4 catches for 29 yards. Kevin Austin, 2 catches for 18 yards. Estimate had 3 catches for 17 yards. Foster Moreau had that 1 catch for 5 yards. He went down with an ankle injury. Jack Stoll had 1 catch for 4 yards. All right. The Irishman, Charlie Smith, man. Charlie Smith had kicked 5 out of 6. 50 yards was his long kick of the day, and he had contributed 17 points. So shout out to Charlie Smith. You know what I'm saying? Kick return Dante Pettis too. He ran it. He had 2 kick returns for 44 yards. Let me get down to the defense. Justin Reed, 3 tackles. Demario Davis, 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 pass deflection. Alontae Taylor, 5 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. Shout out to Alontae Taylor, man. Throughout his career, he had recorded 7 sacks, which is the most by a cornerback in Saints franchise history. So shout out to Alontae Taylor, man. Kool-Aid McKinstry, he had 3 tackles. Danny Stutzman, 2 tackles. Jonas Sanka, 1 tackle, 1 interception, and 2 pass deflections, man. Man, this draft class, man, this was the best draft class I've seen since 2017, man. So we hit the jackpot on every pick because all these guys contributed. John Ridgeway, he had 1 tackle, 1 tackle for loss. Cam Jordan, man, the old vet, man, the old vet. 4 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and 2 sacks, man. It's levels to the shit. It's levels to the shit. Shout out to Cam Jordan, man, one time, man. I hope this not his last game, man, as a Saint. You know what I'm saying? His last home game, man, because he had his family in the building, you know what I mean? And I just get the feeling it might be his last home game. I feel like he's not going to be back with us next season. But I hope that's not the case, you know what I'm saying? But we'll see. We'll see. Carl Granderson, he did not record anything. He was MIA all game. Wait, hold on. I take that back. My bad. He had 1 tackle. Nathan Shepard, he had 2 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 1 sack. He had 1 sack. And also he had a forced fumble. So shout out to Nathan Shepard. Chris Rump, he had 1 tackle, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. Pete Werner, 1 tackle. Devon Garshaw, 2 tackles. Quincy Riley, 1 tackle. Chase Young, 1 tackle, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. Shout out to Chase Young. Jonah Williams, 1 tackle, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. Stallbird, 1 tackle, 1 tackle for loss, and a sack. Shout out to Stallbird, man. Brian Bresee, he did not record anything, and I hope his injury ain't too serious either. So prayers up to these guys, man. Bresee and who else got hurt? I just mentioned it earlier. Foster Moreau. And Jonathan Bullitt, no, well, hold on, he had a sack. No, he had 1 pass deflection, so. But that's it on the stats, y'all. But this game, though, man. I'm going to get down to the chat one time. Hold on. Hey, y'all chatting it up, man. That's what's up. Mikey said, remember when everyone, even the Saints, hold on. I got to take the sunglasses off so I can read that. I'm getting old. Remember when everyone, even Saints fans, were mocking the pick Danny? Damn shit crazy. Hold on. Oh, yeah, Mike. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Everybody mocking that pick. I understand that, bro. Jerry says, saw 50 Cent at the dunk. Yeah, 50. I ain't know 50 was a Saints fan unless he just had it on just to have it on. You know what I'm saying? Because I really don't see him as a Saints fan. But if he is, man, come on through and join us, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Jerry said 8 sacks. Exactly, Jerry. 8 sacks, man. That is unheard of, though. Mikey said Cam might have got 2 sacks in the last game, potentially. Yeah, that could. Yeah, probably so, Mikey. Probably so. But I hope he do come back for another year, though. But if this is last time, man, what a way to go out in the dome. Mikey, what else you say, Mikey? Yeah, I really forgot he was even. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? I forgot too. I really forgot too. You know what I mean? Mickey Loomis has a chance to rebuild his reputation. Yeah, he do got a chance. He do have a chance. You know what I'm saying? But I still want Loomis' ass out of here, man. I can't help it, man. Shoot. Because he's just too stubborn for me. You know what I'm saying? It feel like to me, Sean Payton was the one really making all the decisions, and Mickey was just saying, like, was shaking his head, like being a yes man, you know what I'm saying, what Sean Payton really want in the building, you know what I'm saying, on this team. So, and Mickey just gave it to him. That's how I feel about it. Jerry said Kellen Saunders was not a happy camper. Yeah, he was not a happy camper. He looked like he was all in his feelings, man. Looked like he wanted to cry on the sidelines with the Jets. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to blindly guess this team is a 5-win squad because of these. Yeah, that's great. It feel like we 10-5. You know what I'm saying? The way we playing on the field, man. This look like a playoff team right now. But I'm excited for next season though. Jerry said, "Facts, Mikey." Derek, exactly, Mike. Cam the man, yeah. Cam is OG now. 15 years in the league, man. Him and the Mario, man. They 36 playing like they 26. Mikey said, "Yep," and wait till we get Vernon. I forgot about Vernon Broughton too. Vernon, yeah, he gonna give us some more continuity on that line, bro, on the real. Jerry said, "Can't wait." Derek says Shepard balled. Yeah, Shepard did ball out yesterday. Our defense as a whole balled out yesterday, man. They played lights out. That's thanks to Brandon Staley, man. Shout out to Brandon Staley one time. Mikey said, "Not only are we getting good production out of Shuck, but if he wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, that's gonna draw more free agents." Yeah, exactly. The way Shuck playing, man, look like he gonna be Offensive Rookie of the Year. But I know they probably won't give it to him though. I know they not. You know how the NFL always be screwing us. I gotta look up Tyler Shuck's stats too on the year right now. But right now he got 4 wins under his belt. Jerry said, "For those other Saints fans wanting us to lose and get a high draft pick, shuck them picks and your feelings. Let them know." Jerry said, "With your chest, man. Talk your shit. Talk your shit, man. Shuck them picks." Because I'd rather see this team be more competitive and just grow together. You know what I'm saying? Damn the picks. I don't care what spot we at right now. Jerry said, "Me too." Mikey still got to go. Hold on. Oh, never mind. Derek said, hold on. Derek said, "Whoever said besides Demario Davis, our linebacker room is weak is crazy. Stutzman and that Stallbird are waiting in the wing." Yeah. Stutzman and Stallbird, you know what I'm saying? It's like we really don't need another linebacker, but but we can use another linebacker, man. It's more the merrier on this team. I mean, if they decide to get another linebacker in the building, they bring them on. You know what I'm saying? We can use more weapons on the defensive side. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't mind another linebacker. Mikey said Danny Stutzman and Pete Werner is the future linebacker group. Yeah. I agree with Mikey. I agree. Derek said, "Mikey, Pete has to do better, bro." I mean, Pete, yeah, and no, D. You know what I'm saying? Pete is playing, but I gotta say, Pete been playing pretty solid as a late. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he still got to improve on certain things. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he been playing pretty solid though. I got no ill will towards Pete Werner. Mikey said Tyler Shuck already has more wins than Derek Carr did against a team over 500. That is sad, bro. That is sad for Derek Carr's sake, not Tyler Shuck. You know what I'm saying? But Tyler Shuck, man, that's my mother Shucker, man. He's our mother Shucker going forward. You know what I mean? But y'all keep chatting up, man. Where I was at. Let me dive deep into this game real quick, man. I'm not gonna talk about the first half because that was pretty much a field goal kind of first half for us. I mean, our first drive on when we got the ball though in the first half, Taysom Hill had fumbled it. You know what I'm saying, on the second play, which I was pissed. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn it, Taysom, what's wrong with you, dog? I was thinking, I was saying to myself, man, sit your ass on that bench, Taysom, man. I'm done with your ass. You know what I'm saying? But I gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? He really made up for it throughout the game. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Taysom, man. And Taysom looked like he probably looked like he won't be back with us next season too. The way he was emotional at the podium after the game. You know what I'm saying? So, but we'll see. We'll see what happened in the offseason with Taysom though. But as far as the game go, the Jets had the ball first in the second half. They didn't do diddly squat. You know what I mean? But the Saints got the ball back. Tyler Shuck went down the field. Like he threw a couple passes to Olave, threw a back screen to Estime. I really like Estime, man. Estime is a solid piece in that backfield for us. He really did some decent things back there and breaking tackles, getting first downs. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Estime. But Tyler Shuck, he finished off the drive in the third quarter, midway to Olave. You know what I'm saying? He found him in the end zone, and got us the touchdown. Got us winning up like 16-6 at the time. You know what I'm saying? So then the Jets got the ball back. They really didn't do much with it. Still, you know what I mean? And we got the ball back. I believe we got a field goal. I think it was going into the fourth quarter. We had got a field goal, which made it 19-6. You know what I mean? And then it's like Jets got the ball back again. They was driving for a little bit, but then they was in trouble. And the Saints defense, they pounced on Brady Cook. You know what I'm saying? And sacked him. You know what I'm saying? Because our defense played lights out all game long. All game long from the beginning to the end. That's pretty much a championship type of performance from our defense, and that's what I like to see. You know what I mean? But Saints got the ball back. We was driving down the field. Tyler Shook made some great passes. He ran the ball really well. Made a couple passes to Jawan Johnson. Jawan Johnson, you know, he had finished with 8 catches, 89 yards on the game. Tyler Shook ran a little bit. He had used Taysom. Taysom had caught a few passes on the in the drive. I think we got shut down in the red zone, and then Charlie Smith came out and kicked the field goal. I believe it was like what was it like a 38 yarder? I gotta go back and see. That might have been a 38 yarder, but that put us up 22-6 at the time, midway throughout the fourth quarter. And then the Jets got the ball, driving, didn't do much of nothing. Even though they did convert on that 4th and long, 4th and 13, you know what I'm saying? So, which was big for them, you know, but they still didn't do anything. You know what I mean? So we had got the ball back. Well, let me go back. I believe Jonas Senka had caught the interception at one point. I think it was in the top of the fourth quarter, I want to say. And which led to Charlie Smith kicking that field goal, which made it 22-6. That's what happened. Then let me fast forward back to that 4th and 13 down, 4th down and 13 play by Brady Cook, which they converted. They was driving, and then they got stalled out on 4th down. And then the Saints got the ball back. You know what I mean? Midway throughout the field. I think we got on the 50-yard line. I want to say we was driving, and then 2-minute warning had hit, and then we came back. Taysom Hill was at the quarterback spot. Found Olave, 38-yarder, touchdown. Made us go 29-6. You know what I'm saying? So that was huge, man. Shout out to Taysom, man. He's the first ever in franchise history to record 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing, and 1,000 yards receiving in his career. So shout out to Taysom Hill. You know what I'm saying? So, but that was pretty much it, y'all. The game, man, 29-6. Saints dominated. 3 wins in a row. You know what I mean? Shout out to Kellen Moore, man. Kellen Moore is getting better and better with the play calling. You know what I'm saying? He improving. You know what I'm saying? But it's like we all gotta understand that this was Kellen Moore's rookie year too for as a coach. You know what I'm saying? For his first time ever as a coach. I know a lot of people was like on Kellen Moore, like people like was calling for his head and all, like what was up with these play callings he was making on the field. You know what I mean? People got real. I say y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore, this is his first year as a coach. He a damn good coordinator, but this is his first year as a coach. Of course, he's gonna make a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Mistakes come with the territory as a coach. Mistakes come but the territory as a player too. So we gotta chill, man. Let that man learn from his mistakes and let him grow. And so far, the last couple weeks, he been calling pretty good, calling a good game. You know what I'm saying? He called a good game in yesterday's win. He called a great game in against the Panthers, and he did a great job against the Bucks. So shout out to Kellen Moore. You know what I'm saying? I expect the play calling to be a whole lot better next season. You know what I'm saying? So what y'all saying in the chat now? What y'all saying? What Jerry said? What you say, Jerry? Kai, do you think Taysom Hill will return to the Saints in 2026 or retire after after his presser? Jerry, that is a good question, dog. It's hard. It's hard to say right now. It really is. You know what I'm saying? I know Taysom really having a down year. You know what I'm saying? To me, he looked like he losing his mojo right now. Like he ain't got the juice uh no more. You know what I'm saying? Even though he played pretty well yesterday's game, which was his best game of the season, to be honest. I mean, he really made up for that fumble he did in the first quarter on that second play of the beginning of the first quarter. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, he really played pretty well in yesterday's game. But as far as him, this could be his last game, or do I think he gonna retire? I don't know, Jerry. I don't know, man. That's between me, you, and guys is dog, and Taysom too. It's up to him. You know what I'm saying? It's not really up to him. It's up to the team, really, of what they want to do with him next season. If they decide to bring him back for another year. I mean, I know the man is up there in age now. He's like 35 years old. So it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure Taysom feel like he want to keep playing, but with us, I don't know. Unless another team might go snatch him up in the offseason. Maybe those Denver Saints, you know what I'm saying, Denver Broncos, you know what I mean? But who knows, man? Who knows at this point? But if this is Taysom Hill last hurrah with the Saints, man, I gotta salute him. You know what I'm saying? Him and Cam Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Cam Jordan is like, it really didn't hit me till like yesterday after the game that Cam Jordan had his whole family, you know what I'm saying, in the dome, you know what I'm saying, in that VIP spot. And it really didn't hit me that this was the last home game of the season, and this could be Cam Jordan's last home game of his career. So it's hard to tell, like these guys, like if they leaving or if they gonna go to another team or they gonna retire. But I know Cam Jordan already said that he want to stay he want to stay with the Saints. He already said that. He said he don't want to go nowhere else, and you can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. So, but I don't know if Cam Jordan is if he want to come back next season. You know what I'm saying? It's it's hard right now. Trust me, I want to see Cam Jordan back with us. I want to see Demario Davis back with us. Give Demario Davis maybe another 2-year deal. Give Cam maybe a 1-year deal. Cam or 1 year, 2-year deal. You know what I mean? So it's like those guys give us they are veterans, you know what I'm saying? They bring leadership on that defensive side. You know what I'm saying? They bring us continuity. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard right now. So but I don't know, man. It's crazy though. I hope Cam Jordan do stay with us another year. Taysom too. You know what I mean? I mean, it's hard right now, man. I got no more words for that. But let me get back to the chat. Taysom redeemed himself, and Kellen Moore is the future coach because we ran up the score and didn't apologize for it. Yeah, I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? That was great to see what Kellen had did on that play with Taysom had threw the ball to Olave. You know what I'm saying? So he ran it up. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing the Jets can do about it. They could be pissed at it, but what y'all gonna do? Not a damn thing. You know what I'm saying? And look, and another thing, man, I'm glad that Aaron Glenn didn't accept our the coaching job here in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? The way he was on that sideline. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he just had a pissy ass attitude on the sideline, especially him calling like timeouts at the wrong time. I say, man, this man in his feelings, man. He mad as hell on that sideline. You know what I'm saying? I guess he got really mad at one point where everybody thought Chris Olave had fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? Which wasn't a fumble. I mean, they could have called it either way, but they didn't overturn it. It looked like Aaron Glenn was pissed about it. You know what I'm saying? But then the Saints had came back and ran another play, and this motherfucker want to call timeout. I said, why the hell you calling a timeout for, man? I said, man, he mad. He mad as hell. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm glad he not with us. I'm glad he ain't chose to come here. You know what I'm saying? So let him stay over there with the Jets, and this could be his first and last year with the Jets. You know what I'm saying? So he could be out as the Jets coach in his first year. So, but the Jets need a whole lot of work over there. So, and Aaron Glenn ain't the answer. Sorry to say. But let me see. Let me get back to the chat. Mikey said if Smith wouldn't hit that 61-yarder. Yeah, I mean, he still had a decent game though. I mean, that 61-yarder, man, he had enough leg. You know what I'm saying? I saw it. He had enough leg to hit that field goal, but man, that ball went way over to Chapatulas. So, but I really ain't mad at that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him missing that. So we were still in control. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Charlie Smith though. 5 out of 6 in yesterday's game. So, and plus they gave him a 3-year deal. So he is officially on our active roster. So shout out to Charlie Smith, man. Mikey said, I'm actually happy Moore made those mistakes so he can learn what works and what doesn't. Yeah, exactly, Mike. I feel the same way. He just got to grow from his mistakes. You know what I'm saying? It's growing pains. But like the main things for him just to learn from it and just move on, man. And you know what I'm saying? And just keep pushing and keep grinding. Derek said, I agree, Kai. We dodged the bullet. Oh, my bad. Damn it. All right. I agree, Kai. We dodged the bullet with Aaron Glenn. He wouldn't even come in for it. Exactly, man. I say, man, he want to be so bitchy about not coming here. I say, you know what, man? We don't even much want you here, man. You gonna act like that? Sure, you was on our staff with Sean Payton. You don't want to come in? Fine. You ain't gotta come in. Go and coach them sorry ass Jets. This gonna be your first and last year as a coach, though. I know they're gonna fire you after the season, probably, most likely. Mikey said, I'll take Kellen Moore over Aaron. Exactly, Mikey. I'll take Kellen Moore over Aaron Glenn any day. Any day, man. Seems like Kellen Moore is a better head coach anyway, to my opinion. And Aaron Glenn, man, he's just so pissy, man. Stay your ass with the Jets. Mickey, yeah, Mikey, I agree. Umber, yeah, Derek. But where was that, man? Game balls, yeah, game balls. Let me give out my game balls real quick. I give one to Tyler Shough. Tyler Shough, man, he went over 300 yards his first time in his rookie career. You know what I'm saying? So he really had a stellar game. You know what I mean? So, like I said, he got that QB1 spot on lockdown. So there's no need for us to go target no quarterback in the offseason or in the draft. You know what I'm saying? But if they do decide to target a quarterback, go get a veteran quarterback and just bring it to the locker room. You know what I'm saying? They could just bring one to mentor Tyler Shough, and not just Tyler Shough, Spencer Rattler too. You know what I mean? So other than that, we got the QB1 spot on lockdown thanks to Tyler Shough. He is our mother shucker. You know what I'm saying? So another game ball, I'll give it to Chris Olave. Chris Olave, he had a damn good game. 10 catches, 148 yards, and 2 touchdowns. He really balled out yesterday. And I give one to Juwan Johnson, too. Another game ball, Juwan Johnson. He had 8 catches, 89 yards. He really been playing outstanding the last month or so. You know what I mean? He's been catching everything since Tyler Shough been our quarterback. So, shout out to Juwan Johnson. I'll give one to probably, you know what? I give one to Taysom Hill. I give him one. You know what I'm saying? He really made up for that fumble. Like Mikey said earlier, he really redeemed himself on that fumble, and he really played some damn good football. And he even drew a touchdown to Olave. So I give him one. So, and not only that, like I said, he went over 1,000 yards rushing, receiving, and passing. So shout out to Taysom Hill. And my last game ball, I'll give it to the entire Saints defense. 8 sacks on the day. 8 total sacks. And 2 turnovers, man. Two turnovers, man. That is championship football. Championship defense. That's what I love to see. I want to see more of that throughout these last 2 games and going into next season. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, y'all. Tyler Shuck, Chris Olave, Juwan Johnson, Taysom Hill, and our entire Saints defense get my game ball for this week. So shout out to all of them, man. Great performance all around. What else I want to talk about, man? Oh yeah, yo. How did y'all feel about them uniforms yesterday, y'all? That gold on gold with the black helmet, man. Man, them things look clean, man. They really hit different. I mean, I didn't expect us to I didn't even know what the uniform combination was gonna be in this game. But when I saw it, throughout pregame when the Mario Davis was getting his team hyped up for the game and all that preaching, I was like, man, those look clean. I know we saw the gold jerseys like the first game of the season with the gold jerseys, black pants, and the black helmets. Now I'm saying that was a great combination. Like both of them works. Both of them really work, man. But that gold on gold, man, that was just clean. Clean like a mother sucker, man. I'm like, man, they need to keep that combination here on out. You know what I'm saying? Bring it out next year. I want to see it. I actually want to see it one more time. I say, you know what? Wear that combination on the last game of the season against the Falcons. You know what I mean? So that was just clean. I gotta look that up again, man. Hold on. Let me go on my IG real quick. Cause that combination was so clean, man. I was just in awe. I was just so amazed, man. I think I heard some negative talk about the uniform. I said, I don't know what y'all talking about, but them uniforms was fire. That whole combo was so fire. So clean. Y'all see how clean that is, man? Y'all see how clean that is? Good Lord. I want to see them combinations again, man. That was just a perfect collabo, man. But that was just a fire fit right there, you know what I mean? But let get back down to the chat one time. Hold on. I'm almost finished, y'all. I'm not gonna keep y'all too long, you know what I mean? Hold on, one minute. Mikey said even if they don't fire him, he ain't lasting more than 2 years. That's about Aaron Glenn. Yeah, you're right, Mikey. Yeah, you're right. I mean, look, if he do survive after the season, I expect him to probably come back next year, but he ain't gonna last the whole year at all with the Jets. That's for damn sure. Jerry said he loved the uniforms. I love it too, Jerry. I love it too. You know, but my all-time favorite combo is that black on black. You know what I'm saying? Black on black. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna stay with me. I even like the black helmets with the all black. You know what I'm saying? So they need to keep that too. But that gold on gold, man, that is serious. I kind of want to see the gold helmets with the whole gold on gold. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we can see that in the next season or so. But that black helmet worked though. The black helmets work too. So Mikey said, "Remember when I said we should hire Kellen Moore and the fans said he wouldn't be able to?" Yeah, that's crazy though. But now he leading though. Now they they gotta be some believers now. They gotta be believers now in Kellen. Shoot. Kellen doing his thing though. Mikey said the uniform's fire. My bad. Jerry said, and we won with the black helmets. Was that our first win with the black helmets? For real? If it is, man, that's a huge turnaround for us. Winning our first game in the black helmets, man. That's big right there. Jerry said, I love it. Hold on. Mikey said those uniforms was shucking. Yeah, they was shucking, man. This team is shucking, man. All thanks to Tyler Shuck, my mother Shucker. Jerry said, but the color rush with the white helmet. Yeah, those fire too. Those fire too, man. I be forgetting about that too. The white helmets, man. The white helmets and the whole white ensemble is just that hit different too. We just gonna have to see it, man. We just got the best uniforms in the league, man. I don't care what nobody say. We got the best uniforms in the league, man. I don't care what nobody say. Mikey said, I said it about Kellen Moore since day one. Bro. But I was really excited when we had got Kellen Moore though, man. It's like nobody want to come here coach for us, man. But when Kellen Moore came through, got an interview. He had 2 interviews before he took the job, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy that he is our head coach going forward, man. Young cat too, 36 years old, you know what I'm saying? He's still got a whole lot of building to do, building and growing, you know what I'm saying? But this first year though, with Kellen Moore, well, I'm gonna hold out on it. I'm gonna give my end of the year on the Saints on another episode. You know what I'm saying? Like my thoughts on this team, my thoughts on Kellen Moore, my thoughts on everything, man. With the Saints, coaching staff, everything. I'm gonna hold out on all that. It probably once our season is over with, we got 2 games left though. Who that is? Mikey said we drafting the perfect QB. Oh yeah, we did draft it. We definitely drafted the perfect QB. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody was really riding them off once we had took the pick. But people got to realize, y'all got to chill. Y'all don't know what Kellen Moore see in him, but they see now. They really see now. I know I had mentioned this a whole lot of times on the episode, man. What got me with Tyler Shuck when he said that he ready to fight and die for New Orleans. I know I've been saying that all year long. When he said that, I became an instant fan. You know what I'm saying? I'm the president of his fan club when he said that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm riding with Shuck here on out. You know what I'm saying? And I hope he remain the same throughout the rest of his career. You know what I'm saying? So, but this team not too far off though. We not. Jerry said even since Kellen Moore got hired as our new coach, I was happy. Man, I think we always happy. I was happy. I'm still happy right now. I'm glad we got one. He way better than Dennis Allen, but I know Dennis Allen really he cutting up with the Bears right now as their defensive coordinator. The way the Bears rolling right now, so can't be mad at that. You know what I mean? Because that what Dennis Allen do, man. He's a damn good defensive coordinator. He's just not a good coach. You know what I'm saying? So some people is like that. They could be good coordinators, but not good coaches. That's like look at Sean Payton. He was a damn good coordinator and he's a damn good coach. You know what I'm saying? Some people got that gift. Dennis Allen, he ain't got it. He just got the gift of being the best coordinator. You know what I'm saying? He good at that job. Not as a coach though. Mikey said we are the best team in the division. Don't care. Exactly. Say it with your chest, Mikey. Say it with your chest. We are the best team in the division. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I don't care what the records say with the Bucks and the Panthers, those damn Falcons. You know what I'm saying? We the best team in the division, man. Saints all day, man. We the mother shucking best, man. Jerry said, damn right, little bro. Mikey said, I was a fan when he cooked the St. Brown. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was a fan too, Mikey, man. When he cooked the St. Brown brothers, man. Shout out to Shuck, though, man. The same. Damn them St. Brown brothers, man. Both of them, man. Amon Ron St. Brown and his brother that was with us for a hot second. You know what I'm saying? Jerry said, we own this mother shucker. Let them know, Jerry, man. Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest. You know what I mean? But family, man, I think that's all I got for y'all for today, man. I just love interacting with y'all, Jerry, Mike, Derek L, my dog D Money. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. And shout out to the streaking Pelicans, man. The Pelicans are riding high too. They on a 4-game winning streak. They back in action tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. Not sure if Cooper Flag gonna play tonight. I think he's dealing with a back contusion or something. I believe Zion's still playing right now. He coming off the bench though, but he really been letting it up since he been coming off the bench. Him and Jordan Poole, you know what I'm saying? I love the sacrifice that Zion is making on his team, like not worrying about being a starter. He just coming off the bench because the guys our starters, man, they cooking right now with Derek Queen, Jeremiah Ferris, Trey Murphy, Sadiq Bey. You know what I mean? So that's really that what leaders do on this team. You know what I'm saying? He really showing great leadership coming off the bench, making the sacrifice, coming off the bench. And he really had lit it up the other night against the Pacers. He had 29 points off the bench. You know what I'm saying? So that was huge. And Jordan Poole, too. I think Jordan Poole finished with, what was it? Was it 18, 19 points? I might be wrong. But he lit it up, too. But shout out to our Pelicans, man. They look like they got this figured out right now. They look like they trying to turn this season around. I forgot how many wins they got on the season. I think we still got some ground to make up. I think we like 7-22, 7-23 on the year right now. Something like that. I gotta look at the record, but shout out to the Pelicans, man. Shout out to our streaking Saints, man. 3 wins in a row. Next game will be against the Tennessee Titans in Tennessee. We playing Cam Ward and them boys. They had got a big win yesterday against the miserable, depressing Kansas City Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said earlier, they all going through it. No Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? He out with a torn ACL, and I think they lost Gardner Minshew in yesterday's game too. He also torn his ACL. So I'm not sure who their third string quarterback is on the Chiefs, that is. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy though, man. We're not gonna see the Chiefs in the playoffs this year. After what, 10 straight years making the playoffs? That's crazy. It look like we gonna have a new AFC champion now. So it's hard to tell which team is gonna come out in the AFC. We got the Denver Broncos, who lost to the Jaguars yesterday. We got the Buffalo Bills. I mean, I had picked the Buffalo Bills early in the year, but I don't know about the Bills. Bills looking kind of shaky to me, even though they still won yesterday and they came back against the Patriots last week. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I might. Well, you know what? I stay with the Buffalo Bills. I stay with them, but you can't sleep on the Patriots, man. The Patriots coming is back. They in that hunt right now. And who else? Jacksonville. Jacksonville, they got a good record and they've been playing some decent ball. So it's hard to say which team gonna come out in the AFC. You got Denver, you got the Patriots, you got the Jaguars. You know what I'm saying? And who else in the AFC that's really playing some good ball? Well, it was the Colts, man, but the Colts they lost their mojo for the rest of the year. I know Phillip Rivers is their quarterback right now at 44 years old. Shout out to Phillip Rivers. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Phillip Rivers played decent last week. He did, but they still lost. You know what I'm saying? To who they lost to last week? Was it Seattle? It was Seattle, I believe. And old boy Blake Gruby wanted to hit a 60-yarder last week. I said, you wanna start hitting now since you're not with us, huh? You little mother sucker. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's all good. But it's hard to say which team gonna come out in the AFC. And same way in the NFC. I mean, you got Seattle that got the number 1 seed right now. You got the LA Rams. You got at first I had picked Detroit as my NFC team sleeper, but I'm not sure they're gonna make it this year either. So I think it's gonna probably come down between Seattle and probably the Rams most likely. To me, I think they the 2 strongest teams in the NFC. I guess you know what I'm saying. It's to me. You got the Packers too, but and Chicago Bears too. You know what I'm saying. So it all depends which team gonna step up and really make some noise in the playoffs. But we have to wait and see. So I don't know about that. What y'all say, man? What y'all talking about? Jerry said, "Go Pels." Mikey said, "We have the most division wins in the South with the Panthers after they beat Tampa." Yep, I saw that yesterday, Mikey. I saw that. Oh, look who in the building, man. Man, my dog, man, my little brother Skate. What up, Skate? He said, "Oh my gosh, it's Kai." Yeah, brother, it's Kai, man. It's yours truly, man, the host, aka Cobra Kai, aka Uncle Kai. You know what I mean? I'm in the building. Skate, he's saying, Mr. Kai, what's up, man? How's it going, man? You know, everything is everything, man. You know, I'm holding it down, maintaining as usual, man. What's going on with you, big dog? Jerry said, what up, Skate? Skate say, happy Victory Monday. Yeah, happy Victory Monday to you, player. Jerry said, I got both my little brothers, Mikey and Skate. Bro. Skate said he good, you know what I'm saying? You know, we at the end of the show right now, Skate, you know what I'm saying? I was just discussing, I just got through talking about Saints, talk a little bit about the Pelicans. I'm talking playoff football right now. Like which team I think is going to probably make it to that big dance in February in San Francisco. And it's tough right now, man. Like I said, the AFC, man, we're gonna see who's gonna come out on top. Like I said, with the Broncos, the Jets, not I say the Jets, Lord have mercy. Why I say the Jets for? The Jaguars, the Patriots. It might come down. I'm gonna say it like this. It might come down to, even though I picked the Bills, and this is the great opportunity for the Bills to really make some noise in the AFC and go to the big dance in the Super Bowl and really go win that thing. You know what I'm saying? Since there's no Chiefs, since they always had a hard time against the Chiefs, they not in that now this year. So they could make some noise now, but they's gonna have a hard task against the Patriots, even though they beat the Patriots last week. But playoff is another animal. It's a whole nother animal. So you got the Patriots and you got the Broncos. It might come down to that. It's gonna come down to the Bills, the Patriots, and Broncos, and to me in the AFC. So in the NFC, man, I think it's gonna come down to Seattle and the LA Rams. The Bears, I don't know about the Bears, even though I love how they playing defense over there. But it's been, I don't know, man. It's hard. I'm gonna leave it at that. Seattle, and the Rams. That's who I got. That's gonna battle out in the NFC. It all depends though when the playoff bracket come out. But family, man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. You know what I'm saying? This was a fun episode. You know what I mean? Almost hit an hour. You know what I mean? But I appreciate y'all coming through. My dog OGJP, Big Jerry G, always in there every week. My nephew Hurricane Mike. You know what I'm saying? My dog Derek L, aka D Money, was up in here. And my dog came in late, but it's all good. My dog Skate. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all coming through, man. But family, I will be back hopefully next week. If not, if I won't be back next week, I will see y'all next year. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, before I leave out though, I want to wish all y'all from the Know the Child podcast, your host Kai the Great, aka Cobra Kai, Uncle Kai. I want to wish all y'all very Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all have fun with y'all family, your friends, and your loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Go eat some of that good food. Go get some gumbo, some of that potato salad, some of them mac and cheese, some candy yams. You know what I mean? Some of that. I know some people do turkey, y'all do Cornish hens or something like that, or cabbage or whatnot. But hope y'all eat good and watch some football, man. Watch some football. Watch some basketball too. You know what I'm saying? We got NFL and NBA action on Christmas. You know what I'm saying? And just have a joyous time with your family. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be with my family. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna watch some NFL action and some NBA action. You know what I'm saying? And just chill, man. Pretty much on Christmas. So Merry Christmas from my family to yours. You know what I mean? But let me play my exit music real quick. Even though I ain't supposed to be playing no music on my channel no more, since I don't want to get flagged by YouTube, but I'm gonna play it anyway. Let me get to the chat one more time. All right, Skate said that his Mavericks play. Yeah, I had mentioned that, Skate, that we playing the Dallas Mavericks tonight. I'm not sure that Cooper Flag gonna be playing tonight though, with his back contusion or whatnot that he got. Skate said good luck, and Skate said goodbye, and Skate said happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, player. Let me find my outro music real quick. I'm gonna keep it festive. You know what I'm saying? Since it's the holiday season.
Hello? I would like to speak to Bonquisha. Yes, this is Otis. Well, tell her she is going to hit me one way or another. Either she steps outside or either she's going to hit me through the door.
That Christmas blues, you know what I mean?
You know, Bonquisha, ever since you and I stopped seeing each other, I ain't been doing nothing but thinking. I ain't been able to sleep.
So family, look, that's all we got. There ain't no more. Time is tight. That's the end of the show. So on your way out, hit that like button. Share and subscribe to the channel, man. And make sure you tell your family, your friends, your neighbors, people you go to work with, people you go to church with. You see random people rocking Saints Gear or Pelican Gear, tell them to come through and subscribe to the Know the Child podcast, because we here and we ain't going nowhere, you know what I'm saying? But look, I'm not a true podcaster. I'm not. I'm just a regular cat that's just a passionate fan of the New Orleans Saints and New Orleans Pelicans. Doing this is just a bonus, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't choose to get in this game. The game chose me. So y'all make sure you follow your boy on X, aka Twitter, Category 84. Follow me on Instagram, Category 84, and follow the Know the Child podcast on Instagram as well. I am on Grizz too, so follow me on Grizz, Category 84, and follow the Know the Child podcast on Grizz as well. So family, like I said, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure I'll be back next week, but if I do, make sure y'all turn y'all notifications on. You know what I'm saying? So. And oh yeah, my bad. One more thing, y'all still trying to get that 100 subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Still trying to hit 100. So make sure y'all share this on all social media platforms. You know what I'm saying? So tell, like, get the word out, man. The Know the Child podcast. We here, man. We here. We back in full effect. We back in the building. You know what I mean? So family, like I said though, I'm not sure I'll be back next week, but if I do, turn your notifications on. I will be back. Same time, same place. Right here in the Chop Shop. So y'all stay up, be safe, and be blessed. It's the Chop. Who that? Lock up. Let's chop it up.
We ran out of ham, and you said you wanted another ham. But you really didn't say you wanted another ham. I just figured that's what you wanted. So they had a